So I have put together a build around submission for Delina the Wild Mage here. And we're looking to execute a combo here. So Delina the Wild Mage says, choose a creature you control and roll a d20. If you get a 1 to 14, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not legendary. On a 15 through 20, create one of those tokens and then roll again. So we've got both Barbarian Class and Pixie Guide here, which says we get to roll multiple dice. And Delina can copy herself. So the basic idea is that you get Delina into play with Barbarian Classes and Pixie Guides, and you attack, and you make a bunch of tokens with her, and you kill your opponent when you attack. Barbarian Class here on level 3 also conveniently gives everything haste. So you can, like, get this leveled up, and then, like, play Delina and attack with her right away when they're tapped out. Oh, and if you have Pixie Guides, you copy Pixie Guides, sure. So then, if you're copying Pixie Guides, your odds of failing are really low once you hit the first time, because you'll just roll more and more dice each time. That sounds lovely. Tying the room together, we've got interaction like Frostbite and Burning Hands. I've got Prismari commands, and you find the villain's lair as interaction plus some card selection. We've got Expressive Iteration and some Graven Lore on ways to draw cards, so let's go ahead and dive on into some games with this and see if we can punk some people out with our very consistent, not at all gambling adjacent Magic the Gathering deck. Sure. Okay. Esper Adventures here. Looks sweet. Patches. Thanks for the 16 months. Welcome back. Good morning. So I think I'm going to go ahead and kill their thing, make a treasure token, and then we'll frostbite this. Yeah. The guy Royale, thanks for the follow. Good morning. Good morning, Sloth. Thanks for the half a year. Got huge tracts of land. Black-white venture into the dungeon is on my list of things to play at some point. Esper Splash could be okay. 3-color mana base feels a little scary though. I'm gonna play some more Absian Venture at some point too. Morning, Mr. Tasty. No joke, I kinda wouldn't be upset if, like, we had 10 Triomes and they were evergreen. Yeah, but, like, the 5-color deck that we played was a base 2-color deck. Which is easier than playing a full-on 3 colors. Just play the Tampa in there, actually. I suppose this is an artifact, huh? I don't know, my hand was so bad I wanted to loot. Maybe it was better to just kill both their things. One year or one long march? Asking the real questions, Odin. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning. How many lands have we drawn? A lot. Come on, Frostbite in one of the two underneath this Wild Mage. Man. Day late and a dollar short, Miss Delina. Endo. Good morning and welcome back. Hope you've been alright. Good to have you back. Sleepy J, good morning, good morning. Sometimes your deck that needs to draw a specific card just doesn't have it in the top third. This is how it goes. Perhaps it was better to have Prismari Command to Shatter the Gargoyle. Should have played for more time instead of card selection. I think it's pretty good. We can't possibly get that unlucky in all 3 games, right? So, Barbarian Class to hand, this to the bottom, this to exile, play a Riverglide Pathway, Frostbite, the Goblin. All right, it can be your prerogative to concede. I feel like if you're in the market to concede to a shock, you're gonna have a real bad time playing Standard 22. Something getting your 2/2 shocked is something that's pretty frequent in this format. honestly, probably just another expressive to hand here, right? I like how when there's one left, it makes you click on it to put it into exile. Okay, so this is the Starheim Unleashed, almost assuredly, right? Could be Poison the Cup, but probably Starheim. I think I actually like my hand. I guess I have Zariel and the land. Do I want to loot or do I want to treasure? I think I want to loot. This and this I probably don't mind ditching. Well, gosh, now I think I ditched the, Expressive Iteration, huh? I guess I could have Expressive plus Pixie next turn. Retribution's pretty annoying. So Barbarian Class is great. I might just keep all of these. I guess if I take the land, I can Barbarian Class land Burning Hands. Next turn, I can Burning Hands plus Prismari Command to kill their thing. Although I guess I don't need this land to do that. Okay, yeah. I think I want to keep these. And then we go Barbarian Class. And we'll play this out. And then we could Burning Hands plus Command to kill their Angel. And then next turn, we'll have 7 mana off the treasure token. And we could go level, play Pixie Guide. And that sets us up to Wild Mage the following turn. Sedge. If you are watching this deck expecting it to be good or hoping for it to be good, I would encourage you to not get your hopes up. You know, I am still just going to make a treasure token. Because we might want to Shatterskull Smashing a couple of things here. Yeah, so now I get to do this, and this is X is 6. I get to kill both of these. These are Starheim Unleashed. We are dead here. They are, yeah. Because even with this as a chump blocker, these are going to have double strike next turn. We Angel's deck and Retribution specifically are both very good. Rolling dice is gambling. No, maybe, I know you're a Magic player and you can't read, but my deck box explicitly says not gambling for the deck name. Yeah, they can't draw a double Retribution every game with no card selection. So we'll get them. They were a little bit lucky that game drawing a couple, and we'll get them in the post-board games. Hand, bottom, exile, cast Barbarian Class. This is the first arena deck of the day. We played a modern deck to start this morning, like we have been. What's Twitch Prime and how do you use it? Twitch Prime, well, it looks like you've already linked your thing because you have the icon next to your name. So when your current subscription lapses, you can click the subscribe button and hit subscribe free if you haven't used it somewhere else. So I'm gonna go ahead and level this and pass and just hold up burning hands here. And when you do it, you take a couple of dollars from Jeff Bezos and give them to me. Friend. Any primers in chat? I'm confused what you're asking about me, Makeout. Yeah, there's plenty of people in chat that use Prime. Everybody see that little blue icon next to your name? Everybody with that little blue icon next to their name has a Prime sub. Alright, so we're gonna give our creatures haste, and then we'll pass here. And then next year we can go Pixie Guide into Wild Mage, and maybe we'll go off. Are you lower class subs? You are not. Prime subs are identical to tier 1 $5 subs in every way, shape, and form, other than the fact that they don't auto-renew. So I think that's something I think some people don't know. So like, if you're someone who has Amazon Prime and you don't use that Prime sub somewhere else, don't feel like you need to send me $5. Just use Jeff Bezos money. It spends all the same. All right, and our creatures have haste here. All right, so we target this. Holy shit, chat. Holy shit, chat. Never lucky. Finally get the combo set up. Roll 3 dice. Get scammed immediately. 4, 3, 4. What a scam. What a scam. It's all scams all the way down. Alright, hold on. No, fuck this. We're gonna calculate what are the odds. What are the odds? I need to know how unlucky I was. 30, 34. I don't even need the hyper geo for this, right? It's just 14. It's where's my regular calculator? It's just 14 over 21 to the third. 14 out of 28 raised to the 3. Well, wow, we're actually 33% to miss? Man. Instinctually, I expected it to be more unlucky than that. But the fact that when someone else earlier asked, like, could this deck potentially be good? Much like Magic the Gathering Arena, the answer to could this potentially be good is a resounding no. A resounding no is the answer. Let me just restart the client here real quick, huh? And 2/3 of the universes you're streaming in, you didn't miss on that attack. Big true. Oh! Oh, apparently we couldn't join the queue because we were already in a game. It just wasn't showing us in the game. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, look. We got him before we fully timed out. Thanks, I think. I clicked cancel and it backed me out of the queue, but it also didn't actually back me out. Can we ever beat blue black control? If we're lucky, we can. Something like that. You saw the dice. That's true. That's true. Can we beat blue-black control based on our rolls in the first game? Just concede to any interaction like the Goblins player. We're just setting up our cumulative variance. Yeah, see, you get me. And then honestly, I think I'm putting this to 3 and just not taking this. I have so many lands in my hand, right? I guess the lands in my hand could have turned into other things with this, but I think getting this to 3 in case they tap out for Desert Doom here. Alright, chat. Alright, chat. Hit me, dealer. Hit me. We have 4 rolls this time. We got there. Alright, 17. Go again. Take action. Yeah, hit me, dealer. Take action. Oh, I like that it just rolls dice across the entire screen. Oh, yeah. Alright, listen, chat. This is all you wanted, right? Roll them bones. Nice control deck. Good tap out. Alright. Poppy! And now if we actually lose from here, it's definitely unlucky, right? Is this Splinter Twin? Asking the real questions. I appreciate how much went into the amount of dice that are being rolled across the screen. The audio design on the dice rolling is very tactily satisfying. Good job to Arena on that. How many do you need with the Barbarian buffs? I don't know. Yeah, each roll, I believe, triggers the Barbarian Class too, yeah. We're gonna do a lot of damages. So, should I upload this entire video set to YouTube? Or should I clip just that game and post a 2-minute video? Maybe we'll clip just the highlights from this one. Maybe we'll edit this one down. I forgot to play my Barbarian Class on one because I was clicking and talking at the same time. And short enough, you can create a TikTok. Clip it and loop it for 10 minutes. So I assume we're dead, right? Goldspan Dragon is really good. It's definitely the best thing you could be doing in this format by a lot. We have a curve, yeah. What do we want to draw? We want to draw like a Barbarian Class next turn? Do I just jam Wild Mage on 4 then? Since we had Pixie Guide on 2-3, probably. If we draw Barbarian Class, I won't jam, but... Cute. So I blocked there because if they had damage-based removal, I'd rather they damage-based remove Pixie Guide than Delina. Okay, so now we have 4 looks at another die rolling thing to make Delina potentially more consistent here. Swing and a miss. Alright, we hit. Put one in my hand. I'll put this one in my hand. Library, exile. Maybe I'm actually supposed to put this in exile and put the second Delina in my hand just in case we swing and miss here. Never lucky, chat. OGC, thank you for the tip. For some Grold Bard. Sounds good. Is there a particular day you'd like to see that played or just as soon as possible? I could have it up on Monday if so. we'll be off both days this weekend. Taking the kids camping.
Hello there. I shall teach you much.
Hello there. Our die rolls have been impressively bad. We get 3 shots at another card that can impact our die rolls here, because we get to loot with this. So you can dig for another Pixie Guide or a Barbarian Class. And then with the land draw here, I could technically still hit either of those 2 things, right? So we'll loot, make a treasure again. Yeah, this is it. We're dead next turn, so might as well go deep. All right, we breaked last turn. Can we hit this time? God, holy shit, we are unlucky. That's incredible. The answer's like the actual only time we've hit was when we had 4 dice to start. So we've hit the 34%er 3 times. The D20 rolling system must be as flat as the shuffler, I agree. Alright, as far as non-land draws go, definitely want Delina in hand. As much as we want a Barbarian Class with her, we need the land tier. We have 8 ways to roll extra dice. We only have 4 Delinas, so gotta take her if we don't have one. We're definitely looting here. Okay, nice. Okay, so we've got Barbarian Class and Pixie Guide here now. This time we won't miss the 34%er. It'll be different this time around, chat. Yes, Beck. People who don't understand basic statistical concepts think that random means uniformly distributed. Are things looking dicey this league? They are. Nice. Even stuck the red source here at the end. So if we draw an untapped land, We get to level Barbarian Class to 3 and then play Wild Mage from hand and go crazy. Rats, never lucky. Alright, so we'll put this to here, and then we'll pass and get ourselves set up for next turn then. They could also potentially have a removal spell in hand here. If they pod the Lumiarch, I'm going to Prismari Command. Okay, so I'm going to Prismari Command, Shock, make a treasure, and then Frostbite to finish this. Ballistic Whiskey, thanks for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning. Dork Den, thanks for keeping me around. I appreciate the 19 months. Kind of expecting a Vanishing Verse here. Read. No, yeah, Skyclave Apparition is just a spirit. This turns clerics into clerics. They have a 5-drop? What's their 5-drop cleric? Alright, chat. One last shot. It's the chance to roll. Oh, come on! Come on! We can't be this unlucky, right? With this, we have to hit this time. It's actually not possible to be this unlucky. God bless us, everyone. Alright, I think at this point we're a lock. Famous last words, perhaps. Look at our things multiplying. A true skill game. Listen, chat, not even the flat shuffler can stop us at this point. Well, my one barbarian thing is at level 2, so we're gonna get a bunch of +2. So do I get 17 +2 attack triggers from one roll? Or is it 1 for all 17? How does this work? Whenever you roll 1 or more dice. No, it's just 1, 2, it's 1 for all 17. Got it. Sword and Shield, what'd you log into? Our deck is not gambling. Anybody that tells you otherwise is a liar. Trying to make Magic out to be a game of not skill. So each roll is effectively 3, right? So we have 36 damage from these right now. Is what's going on here. We get 1 trigger for each token, exactly correct. No, you have to keep copying the same thing. Yeah, we're also going to have to assign all of the triggers as well. No, it's target creature you control gets 2. Grow, my children, grow! Oh yeah, space these tokens out. This deck is mobile ready, chat. Are you ready? Are you ready to play this one on your cell phone? Oh, look, it puts arrows on the side. You can play this on mobile, no problem, chat. There's little arrows. Your priority. Oh, I didn't realize our opponent has a number rank, chat. Man, imagine having a number ranked and getting Delina the Wild Maged. Do you think they walked away from their computer? They probably walked away from their computer, huh?
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you can constantly taste the salt.
That deserved a Twitch sub. Thanks for the Prime, Grace. I really appreciate that. Thanks for taking a few of Jeff Bezos' dollars and shipping them this way. Appreciate the support. Do you have that clip downloaded? Oh, I clicked the YouTube link in chat. Did I see a spiffing? I don't know who that is. Someone else said it, so it was probably what it was, but I don't know who that content is. Not one I am familiar with. I will burn this place to the ground. Oh, even countered their learning, chat? No learning here, opponent. I think I want the land, right? I don't think I need second Wild Mage against white aggro. I guess I could have Skyclave Apparition. I want to get up to the 5th land for Graven Lore, though, because like we have this, but I need dice rolly things, right? Still. Nice, nice. Love to see it. I think this card's main deckable in real decks in this format, by the way. The green deck is really good, and the deal 2 to something is playable against a lot of other things. We'll wait and see what they target here. This is smart on their part. I kill the Warhound before it attacks. So do I just like Wild Mage and then pass? I think so. Just like hope to dodge the Clarion or the Skyclave Apparition. Okay, so they have 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 next turn. So do I take the conservative play of Prismari Command, Shatter the Maul, Shock the Aspirant? Or do I Graven Lore and take 8 looks at a... I could also just go off without the Barbarian Class. I should have known we weren't lucky enough for that. They could double block here. So I have Shatter Shock set up with this. Or protection spells this format? Not really. Okay, so now we cast this, and Pixie Guide or Barbarian Class both give us better variance, potentially. Alright, all of it to the bottom. Okay, hit me, dealer. Okay. God, it is unreal how unlucky we are! It is unreal! Oh, good! We are just the stone cold unluckiest, chat. Never fortunate. We had 4 shots. Never tell me the odds, chat. We need to post. Yeah, we probably should post the entire run. It's been quite the roller coaster. If I was playing in paper, the dice would be more fair. I'm only getting this unlucky because we're playing digitally, chat. In paper, my dice roll more consistently than this. Corsadeemed, thanks for the brand new tier 1 sub. I appreciate the support. Welcome to the channel this morning. And boop, boop. In paper, your dice would be on the other side of the room by now. Big mood. Big mood.
I'm hungry. Won't you see? At least there is a gift in exchange for loyalty. I am dead. Reinforcements will drive them back.
Hey, well, glad to hear things are doing better for you, Cors. Always take care of yourself first. I'll be around regardless, most likely. If they can kill one of my creatures, they could technically kill this. Yeah. Little unfort. Getting creature removal used up out of their hand isn't strictly a bad thing, though, because it means once we eventually find our lady, she's less likely to get spot removed. And they are very scary spiders, chat. Foil the scheme, chat. Our heroes have foiled the plot. We'll block here. We'll shoot one of these. Take this hit here. Just kill this at end of turn. Really? They didn't draw a card, so they want to hold something up here? We'll pass holding up Graven Lore. It's for the half a year signal. So I assume they just have a bunch of removal in hand, right? So we're going to want to try and get set up here. Probably want to use this as protection. That's a little scary. Blue is the color. Thanks for the sub gifts this morning. Happy Friday to you. You're gonna wait for a while. What happened to the deck queue? I no longer take deck submissions for just $10. So I still take deck submissions at $50 a pop, but it also means that we don't have an endless supply of decks in the queue waiting to be played. The deck queue being light is a feature, not a bug. They have an instant speed piece of removal here for our wild mage. We are just dead, but we'll shoot our shot here. Wow, none of those are Delina here, huh? I suppose I could take Burning Hands and the land. The problem is, if they have another removal spell in hand, which they might, they just kill Pixie and then we die anyways. Oh, I could take Prismari Command in the land, chat. This makes a treasure. Sorry, I said the wrong word. So I can take these two and kill the thing. But I think I'm gonna keep this and try and draw a Wild Mage, one of the two cards underneath it. Just hope they don't have an instant speed removal. Narrator, they had instant speed removal. Well, we're 100% today against people that have numbers as their ranking, chat. We're beating all of the try-hard gamers. Leaving it back doesn't do anything. They have 2 lethal attackers. Alright, and then we're good from here, right? Because each of these are going to be 3x. The die rolls are inversely proportional to the opponent's rank. The Rhino, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel this morning. Yes, the field of dice animation when you get 5 or more dice rolled is very, very good. He did an excellent job with that. This deck doesn't suck. This deck is great. It isn't good, but it's definitely great. Okay. Okay. One turn late a little bit, but, you know. All right, you have a Blizzard Brawl? No Blizzard Brawl. Someone asked if we wait for haste. Depends on what their draw looks like here. They do have the brawl, unfortunately. We dead next turn? I think we are, right? Yep. Yep. The mono green deck is the keep people honest deck of the format. Interact or die. Sure. I assumed the mono green matchup was going to be hard for us, which is why I put 4 burning hands in here to occasionally have a shot. Land here probably, right? Okay. I had assumed that this matchup's pretty impossible too. Our deck's mostly competitive against small creature decks where we can afford to have our interaction be good, or we can take our time a little bit against other more mid-rangey things. Is what we've been able to pop off against. An opponent having four shocks for our 4-mana creature that needs to attack is pretty detrimental. Although they're not playing Snowlands, so maybe they're not playing Frostbite. A little bit of a unique build here. There's a part where they cast Alduin's Epiphany and we don't get another turn. Well, the red mana from this can only be spent on instants and sorceries. Venoms, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel today. Hey, chat, shoot your shot. Hit me, dealer. Alright. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, Delina and a Pixie roll some dice. I'm gonna be honest. We've popped off way more than I was expecting. This is like our 5th or 6th time. It's good beats. Opponent's just hanging out, enjoying the die rolling animation. Okay, and then we'll decline, because each of these are getting +2 here. You print copies of Pixie Guide, you're basically printer twin. We're basically printer twin. Yeah, people tap out a surprising amount. The giving haste off of Barbarian Class is like no joke. Yeah, Untap says we've now won 5 games, which is like 3 more than I was expecting to win. They knew what they were doing when they put haste on Barbarian Class, 100%. They designed this deck. They knew what this deck was doing with Delina. I'm gonna take a hit for 2 here to hold up you find the villain's lair. So we can foil their scheme here. I'm gonna do this now because they could be like a Village Rites deck and I want them to be able to sacrifice this in response to Village Rites. It's a decent pickup. I'm gonna do this in loot. Nice. I'm playing this deck and I just whiffed on my 6 of roll. God bless. That's impressive. We have only 4 is the most we've bricked on. We've not managed to brick on as high as that. So I definitely need Delina. I think I'm just keeping all of these, right? Well, I don't have haste on this yet, is the problem. No second gold span is good for us. So the plan here is Pixie Guide, level Barbarian Class, and then next turn we go Delina plus Pixie Guide. And they'll have haste. Sure, they can have removal, but like, what do you want me to do? Not cast my spell? That's why we kept the second Delina, huh? So we could take another hit from the dragon and hope they don't have a second removal spell. Yeah, she did, Jim. And now with this setup, if we draw another Find the Villain's Lair, we can Delina with a counterspell up.
Are you enraptured by my beauty?
I am enraptured.
Aren't I the generous one?
No blocks. Lair! Lair! Rats. Never lucky. We have unfortunately died yet. Can you believe the audacity of this opponent to interact with us not just once, but twice? Stupid interactive decks. San Jaldin, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Interaction is cheating. Okay, we've got our main deck burning hands here. Another month, I go back into the office, the city twice a week, and the worst part is carrying my laptop back and forth. Yeah, Christie's job just asked them to start coming into the office one day a week starting next month. Just for the sake of saying they have office space, I think. I'm gonna do this and make a token. Like next turn we have tap clan plus these.
Avernus, you fiend.
We'll pump a chump here. They have an inscription to kill our Archduke. Inscription's not even really that big of a deal here because I'll get to
Make a
I'll get a burning hands these. Archduke is a 5th way to give Delina haste, which is nice. Kill this before they declare attacks. When you got me, you got me. I think we're keeping the land.
Get in formation.
There's a lot of reasons the housing markets are going crazy. It'll be interesting to see where all that ends up at. Feels like we could hit another like '08 style bubble at some point, because it doesn't seem like the current increases are sustainable. So, I'm actually going to go ahead and chump block both of these to keep this around, because it gives them another turn to have to attack this, and this way, if I draw a Delina next turn, we can give her haste and attack and potentially kill them. And if we don't draw a Delina, we'll be able to level up Barbarian Class here. And now next turn, we can just let this die.
Into the fray.
Because we have Barbarian Class to give Delina Archmage. Yeah, I'm actually interested to see if, you know, we end up having longer sustained work from home stuff if we see that impact city populations. Like, in the short term, I don't think we'll see many changes, but in the longer term, I could definitely see more people moving away from cities, because, like, you can keep your same salary working remotely. There aren't a lot of reasons to stay near a city.
I yield to one of greater skill.
Alas, we are 1 mana short of being able to do this and cast our mage this turn. It's fine, we weren't gonna hit it anyways. Need to find a rural place with good internet. I'm out. Can I genuinely recommend Bloomington Normal? We're not completely rural, but man, we've got fiber internet. Places that are truly rural don't currently have broadband internet in most of the United States. Oh. I grew up in Springfield and do not wish to be near my family. Feel you on that. You could just not tell them where you moved to. Just keep it a secret. Just pretend you're still in the city. Yeah, you know. Alright, we've got a lot of setup here. I assume this Pixie guide's about to get, about to brawl a little bit here. Our Pixie guide's not very good at brawling, chat. And we've got Delina in hand here already. So if we get to just like level the Barbarian class here again, and then Wild Mage next turn. Yeah, but like suburbs are basically a city. Like comparing prices to like the Chicago suburbs to like where I live in central Illinois is still pretty night and day. They're all pretty comparable when push comes to shove. Our deck gets worse at best of 3. Why is that? Okay, chat. Can we brick on the 3 roll for the dozenth time today? Hit me, dealer. Survey says nailed it. All right, we could brick on the 4 roll. Okay, we have not bricked on a 5 and up. This will be the first time, so this will be where it happens. All right, can we brick? Someone earlier said they bricked on a 6. Nope, all right, I think we're good to go from here. Bricking on a 6+ is incredibly unlikely. Just lovely, chat. Just lovely. We did finally beat Mono Green. Someone in chat earlier put it best. We're printer twin, because we're printing copies of Pixie Guide. Any reason to not copy her, so we need to hit less? Yeah, every time you copy a Pixie Guide, you roll more dice. So once you hit the first couple, you're less likely to brick off once you get going. Are we playing D20 craps? Yeah, basically. No, see, it's unfair to call this deck craps, okay? Because craps is gambling, and my deck title here is very clear. There's no ambiguity in the deck title, chat. My deck title wouldn't lie to all of you at home. Weed is legal in Illinois. Our more rural areas tend to lean red, but as a whole, city centers like Peoria and Springfield and Chicago keep our state solidly blue. Yes, that is how the blue-red divide works basically everywhere. You are correct. Am I supposed to hold up Burning Hands this turn? I think I am. Getting this into play sooner doesn't really do much. And I want to, like, if they play a Maul, this guy cleaves here, kill whatever they're equipping to. Nice. Played around it. Ooh, Barbarian Class. That's a good pickup. So we'll go Pixie into Class here. And then honestly, we might just YOLO the Mage next turn and hope we get to untap with her. It's my favorite non-Kiki Chord deck. I can play non-Kiki Chord decks. That's weird. All right, with this draw, I'm going to go ahead and level this and we'll go for the haste. Actually, I'm going to do this now in case they have combat tricks. What modern deck we played? We played blue-red or blue-black Acerric Rooftop Storm. And if you're thinking to yourself, Jeff, that sounds like a trash pile, you'd be correct. It was. No, what? No, it's actually going to go on YouTube. We had some funny games. It was a quick league. We 2-3'd in like an hour. All right, chat. Hit me, dealer. Survey says never lucky. All right, I want to pop off one more time, which might be famous last words. We're gonna be here for like another hour. Yeah, I basically never hit on threes. Almost every time we've comboed, I've had to have 4 dice. And for reference, the math says you're 65% to hit with 3 die rolls. We mulligan this on the draw with no interaction. This is good. Thing, interaction, some lands. To 65% is 0% if you're Jeff. Big mood. It's 65% to make a token on that particular roll. And then when you get up to 4 rolls, you're like 80%, and then you're like 90%. So like once you hit on the 3, you pretty quickly go all the way off, basically. Hey Jeff, want to say thanks for the run. I've enjoyed your content, but I've been consuming YouTube and Twitch so much, so I wanted to say thanks, but it wasn't you. Yeah, breaks are good, Hangdrin. All things ebb and flow. We should still be around whenever you find your way back around. Hope life treats you okay in the meantime. Yeah, this might be the first match where, like, it looks like they're playing, like, mono blue counter spells, so this Haven's about to hit my opponent 4 times, 5 times. They have a second color here? Nope. Oh, they're playing Evolving Wilds for Runed Crab. Cute. Well, part of that hello is because the types of decks and games that tend to go down to top decking aren't particularly good in a best of one setting. So, like, games and decks that come down to top decking are frequently mid-rangey decks, and mid-rangey decks are pretty dog trash in the current format. Remember when I said this Faceless Haven was going the distance? It's going for speed. It's all alone in this time of need. Come at me, Rune Crab. Yeah, we started The Last of Us yesterday, was our first session. Played for a couple hours. We do it a couple hours most afternoons moving forward till we play through it. I'm gonna hang on to these lands in hand because we might loot them with Prismari Command. We hit them with Prismari Command twice. It technically takes a turn off the clock. Poor little Faceless Haven's locked down, chat. That's actually pretty bad, huh? Do I want to draw 3 cards? How many Delinas are left in my deck? We have 2. There's 1 Delina left in my deck. I also don't have enough to do this and Delina in the same turn. Alright, 1 Delina in 15 cards. clear, able body. Thanks for the quarter of a year. Welcome back. I would love to play Esper Venture, Civilized Scholar. Alright, well that Krabby has to chump block next turn at least. Yeah, they tapped after attackers because they wanted to trade their 3/3 for my Faceless Haven. They have another copy of their stupid tap card? Good lord. We're down to 11 cards a deck. I think we're gonna lose. Yeah, that's 8. This is tap next turn. Our last Wild Mage down? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, chat. This is it. Our chance to roll. This opportunity comes once in a match time. Alright, Delina. I know we haven't been good at 3 rolls, but please, I'm counting on you. Yes! M'lady! M'lady! Look at all these 3 rolls, chat! See? We weren't actually unlucky with the 3 rolls earlier. We were just storing our cumulative variance for this last game. The deck knew we were gonna need a big show right here at the very end. Okay, look at all this cumulative variance we had stored up, chat. What a trip. What a trip. See? Wanted to pop off one more time. Perfect. Perfect. So, nailed it. Printer twin, baby. Printed out copies of those creatures. Listen, chat. All I'm gonna say is we beat mono green aggro at one point that set. We beat blue-red dragons at one point in this set. So the deck's basically busted. What did our actual record end up being? We went 7-10, chat. 41% win rate. Numbers don't lie. That's like 31 more % win rate than I was expecting to have when we were done with this. So if you're looking to have some fun, you've got some wild cards to burn, maybe you opened a bunch of these. It's very, very amusing.